Welcome to another episode of I Got My Pots. And today we got a special guest for you as usual. We got another secret recipe that was handed down from a hand down. As y'all notice right now with this chicken, I'm cooking this with no flour. But I season it with my favorite Sunday seasoning. You get that Sunday seasoning, that's about all you gonna need. I swear to God. I swear for Jesus, that's all you're gonna need is that Sunday season. But we got a lot to talk about today too. We're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about a little politics, a little religion, and of course, R&B and hip hop. Shout out to all the hip hop entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs before me. Shouts out to everybody that made it possible, all the people, the groups that I was a fan of, like the 2 Live Crew and NWA and EPMD. And shout out to the Poison Clan. Everybody I grew up listening to and grew up, you know what I'm saying, liking. Shout out to groups like the Fugees, something that was totally different. Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan. You know, shout out to my favorite rapper of all time, dead or alive, Mr. Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. In no particular order. But everybody know I'm a little biased towards Tupac because we grew up kind of the same way. But I heard DJ Quick has got a little something inside of him that he wants people to understand and feel. He's feeling some type of way about him not being mentioned in the whole West Coast movement. If you was a fan of hip-hop in the 80s and the 90s, then you know that the West Coast played a big deal in hip-hop around that time. People like DJ Quick and Snoop Dogg and NWA and the Dog Pound and all the other rappers from all the way from the Bay Area all the way to East LA. The West Coast had a long run. A long run. And apparently he feels that Dr. Dre had a bigger platform, had a bigger supporting cast. Had he been given the same opportunity Dr. Dre was given, he feel like he would have been amongst the elite, if not bigger than Dr. Dre. I don't know how old you is, I don't know if you know the history of hip hop, but Google some West Coast hip hop. Google legends like Too Short and E40. Google legends like MC Breed and all those other guys that was really putting it down. Tech Nine, they was really putting it down for the West Coast. Dr. Dre and Easy E back in the days when they was talking that real rap stuff. And a lot of those people were produced by them. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this thing, because it's tensing it up. For I know, one thing I know when it comes to hip hop, I know the South. Once we kicked in the door, we've been sitting in the front room on the big couch. Yeah. Once they let us in and hear and let us give it to them from our perspective, from a southern point, shout out to everybody in Atlanta, everybody in Houston, Texas, everybody in the state of Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, everybody that represented Louisiana, the whole state of Louisiana, everybody from Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, and Kentucky, and Alabama. Thank y'all for helping the South. Thank y'all for helping the South. I'm talking about from Suave House. I'm talking about the Ghetto Boys. I'm talking about all the good music from the South over the years and years that we've held it down. So Def, Jermaine Dupri, the whole Dungeon Family clique, Goody Mob, Phil Mob, Outkast, all those boys. Thank y'all for representing the South. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud to say I'm from the South because y'all motivated me to want to do this. Y'all motivated me to want to do this because I remember back in the days, they didn't want to hear nothing what a Southern boy, what a country boy had to say if it wasn't talking about no drug prices. They didn't want to hear nothing the country boy had to say. But we got something to say. And if you got something to say, you want to represent your coast, your hood, your block, your set, your favorite group from the South or the West Coast, get in the comments and keep it locked because I'll be right back there. I got my pots.
I'm Tamara, and this is another episode of Trick Daddies. I got my pots. This next artist really brought something unique to the game back in the early 2000s, mixing that hood romance with gangster rap, tearing the charts up. With that being said, here are the top 5 highest selling Ja Rule albums of all time in the United States. Number 5, R.U.L.E. It was released on November 9, 2004, and it went gold on January 14, 2005. And it features collabs from R. Kelly and Ashanti on Wonderful, and really put on for the East Coast with his very memorable hit New York featuring Fat Joe and Jadakiss. I love it when you look at number 4 with The Last Temptation. It was released on November 19, 2002, and it went platinum on December 19, 2002. And this album really brought us songs like Mesmerize that features Ashanti. I wouldn't call it a comeback, but how could you forget Bobby Brown's mouth all twisted up singing in the Thug Lovin' video? He looked like he was having too much fun jumping out of the helicopter with Ja. Very entertaining. Number 3, Veni Vidi Vici. It was released on June 1st, 1999, and it went platinum on July 12, 1999. And this is his debut album, which features his song Holla Holla, that introduced the world to the Ja Rule. Number 2, Pain is Love. Released October 2nd, 2001, and it went 3 times multi-platinum on April 4th, 2002. And every thug needs a lady. And I think that was the first time many of us were introduced to Charlie Baltimore with that bright red hair on Down Ass Chick. The music video was a mini movie of Ja and Charlie Baltimore doing home invasions, very reminiscent of Bonnie and Clyde's story, and definitely left the audience wanting more, which we never got. And is it the 2000s if there was not an Ashanti collab on a Ja Rule album? It also contains hits like Always on Time and Living It Up. Living It Up is my song. Everybody that be living it up said what you do. Number 1, Rule 336. It was released on October 10, 2000, and it went 3 times multi-platinum on August 2001. And you couldn't escape this song on his sophomore album. If you guessed Put It On Me featuring Vita and Lil Mo, you're right. It was a hood love song for couples all around the globe, and for us kids at the time who had never even been in a relationship. But aren't kids the ones who make or break a song? And let's just add that Ja Rule was not one to be afraid to push the bounds of rap music by not only putting women on his songs, but underdogs. People who had the talent to give what needed to be gave at the time, not the ones who were the most popular at the moment. And remember, this list is not an opinion. It is based on album sales in the United States. Facts, courtesy of the RIAA. What artists would you like to see on the top 5 next week? Jump in the comments and tell us. Either way, I'm Tamara, and this is another top 5 on Trick Daddies. I got my pot.
I got my pots. Ha ha! Welcome back to I Got My Pots. Listen, if you ain't subscribed, you're stupid. Now's the time to hit that subscribe button. Now's the time to understand what I got going on, what we got popping. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of things in sports. Jerry Jones, they done put up old pictures on old Jerry. They done put up old pictures on old Jerry, hanging with the good old boys. And to my surprise, LeBron James, out of all people, because LeBron usually don't get mixed up, usually don't say much, because you know you have to be careful what you say these days. LeBron, after the Lakers won the game, LeBron asked the media, y'all don't want to ask me nothing? When Kyrie made a mistake by putting up the movie, y'all had all these questions to ask me. Y'all sure y'all want to say nothing? Y'all don't ask me no questions? Y'all don't ask me no questions about Jerry Jones? I was like, whoa. Let me tell y'all something with the media. A lot of you sports analysis or analysts, however you want to say it, A lot of you columnists, you writers, a lot of you trollers on social media, y'all play dirty games with people's lives, people's jobs, and people's freedom to get views, to solidify your check. Y'all do and say a lot of stuff to secure your bag. It's people's lives and people's feelings. There's loved ones involved. Y'all have to really sit back and think. If you're talking basketball, talk basketball. Leave people, family, and other personal things up out of it. That's what I'm saying, because y'all do a lot and say a lot. And LeBron, big up LeBron. I give you props on that, my boy. I give you props. I know Bron and Bronny and everybody else in your family was proud of you at that moment, because I damn sure was. I've been doing Trick Love the Kid Foundation for over 20 years. Shout out to Pitbull and DJ Khaled. Those were the only one in my 20 years that have supported the Trick Love the Kid Foundation. We do back to school and Christmas toy drive every year. And those two guys right there are the only one that support me. There's a lot of NBA and NFL friends of mine that I know that don't even support me. But you don't owe me nothing. I ain't mad at you. A lot of you, I don't expect nothing out of you for that. But just know if you make millions of dollars and you become in a certain tax bracket, you gonna pay Uncle Sam some money. With that being said, why don't you just go ahead and do it for the kids, man? It's 100% write-off when you donate to a nonprofit organization that's helping the community. You ain't know that? You gotta know that. And while we're in sports, I know y'all looking at me like, what is he making now? I'm making lemon rice. For y'all who never had it, you wouldn't understand. It's a black thing. Congratulations to Brittany Griner. Congratulations to her family, her fans, her friends. She was recently released from a Russian prison with screens attached, of course. They had to release old Victor. Yeah, the arms dealer, called him the merchant of death. They had to let that boy go. Now, they're gonna release somebody like that from prison. I got a couple of homeboys I need to be released. Pledge, Body, Macazo, Bud, Lil Bo. Yeah, send them boys on home. Matter of fact, free El Chapo, man. We get that sack back going. But all jokes aside, a lot of females have been using their money, hard-earned money, and the money of their scamming a drug-dealing boyfriend to travel all across the world. Just be careful where you go at, because they use United States citizens as pawns. They use you as pawns. And a lot of y'all want to go to Dubai. From what I hear, you better be careful. See, a lot of things that we get away with over here in this country, they don't allow it. They're not allowing it. It's not gonna be able to work. I put Sunday season in everything. It go in everything. Sunday season for sale right now too, online. Online, Google it. Click the link. Got my lemon rice going right here. Yes. On my lemon rice. Just add a little flavor, a little zest to it. I won't cut it up. I just put that in there, my pepper in there. Add a little more salt. And of course, some garlic. A pinch of garlic, the minced garlic, to get it right. But I really want y'all to sit back, and I really want y'all to think about this question, ask yourself. Was that little weed, that little vape pen, you think was it worth Was it worth for freedom? Was it worth taking a chance? Was it worth taking away almost a year of her life? We gotta make better decisions, people. I'm gonna tell you right now, WNBA, NBA, NFL, and every other professional sports in the United States, let's pay our athletes what they deserve. Let's pay our athletes a percentage of what you make. So therefore, they won't have to go to a third world country that's playing with their life and their integrity, and so they can make a living to feed their family and their kids. Because that's why they was over there. They was over there working. Y'all keep it locked. I'll be right back. I got my pots. Welcome back to another episode of I Got My Pots. Remember, if you're ever in the Miami area, Miami and Fort Lauderdale area, be sure to swing by Sunday's Eatery. We the home of the original fried ribs. And right now, we killing the game. Got some of the best collard greens and macaroni and cheese on this side of the planet. You heard me? You better believe that. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm preparing the rest of my meal for what we got going on today. And my guests will be here a little shortly. And if you got artists, if you got a product that you promoting or something, you want to be on the show, man, reach out, man. Hit us up, man, and we'll see where we can squeeze you in at. Remember this, all legends are welcome anytime. Because that's what we really want to do. We want to give people the opportunity to get up close and personal with people who they consider a legend in the game. And I would like to thank y'all for everything that y'all have done by supporting me through my whole career, through the ups and downs, through my trials and tribulations, because one thing I know is that without a fan, I ain't nothing. I thank y'all for appreciating my music, for taking time out to acknowledge my story, my life, and being a part of my legacy. I really, truly mean that from deep down inside. A lot of artists, you know, they get to a certain status and they become, you know, unreachable to the fans, you know. I want a little boy one day to come and tell me his success story while mentioning that I played a big role in it. And a lot of you R&B cats and females, we still need y'all. I need y'all to take it back to some baby making music. I need y'all to take it back into the day, you know, when we get on the phone with our little girlfriend, get up under the pillow, late night, throw the red light bulb in the lamp, turn the music down real low, listen to some Freddie Cruz, some baby making music. Whatever happened to those days? I don't want to hear no more sad songs. I want to hear some more love songs. I need something to be proud of. I need something to be thankful of. I need you writers and producers. I'm not calling no names, right? But am I tripping or did a lot of the big writers and producers came out and were trying to sing? What were you trying to sing, boy? They come out and they try to sing. They get them a famous baby mama, a big child support note, and now they want to go back in the hide. Bring your head back out here. You want to be a famous, didn't you? Now you want to share baby mamas with somebody in the game, didn't you? You got it. Shouts out to all the real producers, all the real DJs out there in the game. We appreciate y'all. All the club owners and club promoters. We appreciate y'all for everything y'all got going on. If you're in Miami on Friday nights, that's a good night to go to Studio 183, because it's TWD Fridays. I'll be back in a minute so y'all can see the final finishing touches of this thing. If I think of something in the meanwhile, I'll be back faster than that. Keep it locked and make sure you go subscribe right here. I got my pots. Ha ha! Welcome back, y'all. This your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, and welcome back to I Got My Pots. I done cooked up something for my main man, my special guest today. Personal, very, very close and personal friend of mine. I want to talk to all you new and upcoming producers and artists, whether it be rap or R&B. A hit record is something that's undeniable. You ain't got to pay nobody to play a hit record. You ain't got to worry about making no money off a hit record. A hit record will be around for the rest of our lives. Out of the new music that's coming out today, there's a couple hit records, but none like from my era. You best believe it. From the 90s and the 2000s, I think that every artist was doing hit records at least every 2 months. Hit records make the artist legendary, make the producer legendary, rich, and famous. Just because you're doing music, just because your friend, your girlfriend, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your man tell you that's a hit record, that don't mean it's a hit record. It's up to me. It's up to the people. It's up to the fans. It's up to the listeners. It's up to the buyers to tell you it's a hit record by selling platinum records after platinum records, giving you hits after hit after hit. You new want to go beat up the DJ. That ain't gonna get your record played. That won't get your record played. You wanna get your record played? Make some records like my main man, my guest that's coming up, this I got in the house today. Y'all get up for the legendary Mr. Murder Inc. himself, Ja Rule.
Hey, my brother Trick.
What's
good,
going on,
man?
What's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm
You see,
good.
I tell him about legendary music.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
You know a lot
shortchange you.
about that, brother.
I don't want to shortchange you, but I'm gonna say you got 20 of them.
Yeah.
You never did a versus.
I did.
Who you did a versus with?
Me and Fat Joe.
You and Fat Joe did a versus.
Yeah. It was
Did
legendary.
I see that versus?
It was legendary. It was
I liked it. I liked it. The Trina. I liked the Trina and the Eve versus.
Yes, Trina
legendary.
and Eve
I would love to see Foxy and Kim do a verse.
I would love that too.
Foxy and Kim.
I would love to see Foxy and Kim do a
Foxy's
verse.
so feisty. Last time I talked to her, she me out like, who you hell you
too?
think you? What's wrong with it? That's that Brooklyn in there, ain't it?
love Fox,
the Brooklyn
though, man.
women are so feisty and
Fox.
so angry. Our era, bro, was an era meant for hip hop.
Oh, for sure.
Was an era meant for its time. But like I said, you introduced us to Ashanti. You introduced us to a lot of people. But to be honest, you even introduced me to Joe because I listened to Pump, I never listened to Joe.
Right.
But you introduced me to Joe with some records that y'all did. And you was able to go get Bobby Brown. Do they know Bobby Brown is the Michael Jackson of the hood?
Yeah.
Do you know before there was a R. Kelly, there was a Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
When the women used to throw their panties at him on
Oh,
stage. I'm like, Ja got Bobby Brown on the record. And it's like everything, I remember it was years that we did a lot of shows together, man. And I probably want to say, I want to give you your flowers now.
Thank you.
And tell you I appreciate you for being a friend.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you for the music that you brought us.
My brother.
I want to give you your flowers now because unlike our man, the great late DMX, I don't think they respect the X enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they realize what kind of creature
X
that
was
was.
a monster. You know.
I
that's
don't.
my
I'm gonna
brother,
say
man.
this. I'm gonna say this. You don't have to say this. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. X is the toughest thing ever came out of New York City.
X
I
is a
said
monster,
that.
nigga. Yeah.
I said that. And I was listening to some sound bites of Jay-Z. He was talking about when him and X did a show together.
Yeah.
He said so. X went over for him.
It was tour. It was hard to tour.
Right.
I seen that clip.
So he said Jay was like, he go out there, he come out barking.
Yeah.
Then he get rowdy with the crowd and threaten him. And
Then he get to crying.
Then he get to crying, and then he pray.
Yeah.
Jay was like, how the hell
I want to do that.
DMX, we miss you, X.
We miss you,
We
my
love
brother.
you, man.
For sure,
Appreciate
for sure.
everything you did. What you been up to, man? Like, what's going on?
Man, just been working, Trick. You ain't talking about our classic record that we did. Me and Trick got a dope ass record.
Yeah,
too.
we never.
did.
I'm mad. I'm mad. We never
should
released
shot a
it.
video for that.
Yes.
Such
But
a dope
what
record.
I'm doing now, me and Ball Grease is doing an album together,
Okay.
and I'm putting a lot of unreleased songs and unreleased
that.
singles
I love that.
on there.
I love
So if
that.
you want to do a video for that and add, we can put
You
that
know
on
what
that
I'm
album.
doing? I'm doing something called the Time Capsule Project, where I'm shooting a video for every song I've ever recorded.
Man, count me in, man.
So we got to do that.
Count me
You know
in,
what
man.
I'm
Count me in. I'm in, man.
We got to do that.
I haven't heard a Ja Rule record since the feds kicked in your door. That's been 10 years, Ja.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I put out some stuff after I came home, put out a couple of records. I put out an album while I was in jail.
Right.
My Pain Is Love 2 album. You know, it's hard to promote and do stuff from
Yeah,
prison. So,
yeah.
you know, it was a really dope album. I wish I could have been home to promote it more. you
Right.
know. People who got a chance to listen to it, they loved it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was special to them, to my fans. But I'm working on stuff now. I got some stuff that I'm
Man,
working on.
anything you need me for. One thing, I'm gonna tell you your three favorite friends in Miami. Artie Fox,
Yeah.
Joseph Sweden.
Yeah.
They know him as, he gonna kill me when I say this name. And me. And everybody know what it is.
Yeah.
And you know, like
Big
this
up to
shit, this your
big shout out to
crib.
my brother
This your crib too. I remember when me and you first started kicking it. Cancun. Wait, Cancun? You think there would ever be another Cancun?
Not like how we had it.
These
Not
young,
the way
these young dudes will never have the fun we
It'll
had.
be 32 bodies.
Right. That's it. No, they going to jail.
Yeah. We
They
had
going
it
to jail
nice,
in the
man.
airport.
We had, you know, it was crazy because our era, it was shit, it was dust ups, you know, but it was always gentlemen. You know, we handled it like gentlemen.
Right.
Like, you know, like real
and
men.
that's what it is. That's squats. And anything that go further than that is some personal, feminine type shit.
Yeah.
But so you working on, like you done did a couple movies now. I did 2 movies, but it wasn't like, you had like main roles and shit.
I mean, I love acting, you know, I got a lot of acting left in me, you know.
I need to be,
The music, I may got a few more albums in me, maybe 2 or 3. But the acting, I feel like I can do that for a really long time. And I got my new network, my new platform, my new app, Icon, where, you know, I'm gonna be doing a lot of original content. So we gotta get you on and do some stuff with
I'm
Trick, too.
with it. I'm thinking about it. I tell people, before I did Love and Hip Hop, I thought, because I did the 2 indie movies, right? I thought, the acting is BS, right?
Yeah.
And then when I started doing Love and Hip Hop, by the time I got to the 2nd season, there were people who know me as Trick Daddy, but didn't know that I was Trick Daddy for the music.
Right.
And I realized, like, these billions of people in the world,
Absolutely.
trillions of people in the world,
Absolutely.
that there's a lane for everybody, and everybody is something for them. I don't like for people to leave. One thing you never did, you never left New York.
Nah, well, I'm in Jersey.
That's the same thing.
That's the
Same thing.
But I had to get some grass and some land, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I understand you need a backyard.
There ain't nothing but buildings in New York City. You know
And I always joke with all my homies from New York. I used to joke with Jim Jones about it, like, where my park at? Like, y'all pay $80,000 a park a year.
Yeah. So you got to go out to a little bit of the outskirts.
Yeah, you got to go and mob. Got to go in mob country and get some grass. Yeah. But your roots.
Yeah.
You stayed East Coast.
For sure.
I want everybody to know you ain't got to leave your hometown to be famous.
Oh yeah, I love New York.
You ain't got to die to be famous.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go to prison to be famous.
Yeah, facts.
I had one of my homeboys went to prison in New York, Plexico Burrs. He was playing for the Jets.
Brother, we switched. You know what's so crazy is you say Plexico. That's my brother too. Big shout out to Plex, man. We switched jail cells, basically. The day he went out, they put me in, and the cell he had, they put me in the same cell in Oneida prison.
So y'all got the.
We actually swapped jail sentences.
What's crazy is, like I tell all these dudes, a lot of young dudes and a lot of females now in the South, they got gun license.
Yeah.
There's rules to your gun license. Rule number one, that shit don't mean shit in New York City.
Oh no. You definitely going to jail with your pistol. You know what? It was funny. I was just I was just at Wayne crib the other day. Me and Wayne told me and Wayne got locked up together.
Right.
Same night, gun charge.
Right.
So we caught that bid. Our bids the same night. He did 8 months. I did 2 years. So we was talking about that shit. We was just reminiscing of how crazy the gun laws is in New York. There was a lot that went on with that case of me and Wayne.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And it was unfair the way they, locked me and Wayne up. And we still working on that case too, by the way, to get that overturned and everything. So, it's just crazy. We 10 years later and that case is still
I remember
going on.
I remember Murder Inc. was doing a lot for the communities. Yeah. I remember y'all did the fundraisers. Y'all sent people to college. I remember a lot of things y'all do. They never put y'all in the news for that.
Yeah, no, I just gave to 5 HBCUs just recently, through my Black is Beautiful project with my.
Why they don't put that in the news?
It'd be light. They put it, but it'd be like on the bottom, fine print.
Man, I've been doing Trick Daddy Kids 21 years. I get caught sleep on the side of the road. They chopping with DUI and possession of cocaine for some residue. It wasn't even a bumper coat.
Yeah, he said it wasn't even a bump.
It wasn't even a bumper coat. I couldn't even take a toot with them. I'm like,
they got me all blasted. But that's how they do it, Trick. You know what I'm saying? I do my festival that didn't go so well, and I'm everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I give to the HBCUs, I do for the Black community.
You don't hear nothing about it.
It's light, you know what I'm saying? It's light. What we got cooking, man? It's looking real good, baby.
I got this. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. Joy inspired this meal. My wife was the first one to cook this.
Nice.
And I've been loving it ever since. And I've been trying to emulate it, and I think I got it down pat.
Okay.
I think I got it down pat. This is lemon rice.
Look good, too.
Some lemon rice.
I'm hungry, too. I'm hangry right now. I ain't eating.
Don't worry, we got some
2 days.
chicken. The chicken is falling off the bone.
I like that. Look at that. Let me find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling on Bonnie, too. Because Bonnie said, Trick, did I cook? I said, Trick, get down.
I get down big time.
Yeah.
Got some vegetables. Let me fix me one. C, where you at, C?
That's what I'm talking about.
C, you said you was gonna start back eating food. You back eating?
I'm trying to eat some food. What's up with you, buddy?
I'm good, my brother. How you, baby?
Oh, man.
Now, look, there's a myth about peppers. Say peppers is good for the wood. Is this true?
I probably so because I like young females, right? So I had
can't say that too loud.
Not underage.
Yeah, you gotta be
not
specific.
Not underage. I like them young.
Be specific.
I don't want to put it this way. I don't want nothing my age.
You like young
I don't want nothing old with a bankroll.
Yeah, nothing old with a bankroll.
So with that being said, the girl was like, her friend was like, girl, all you gotta do is get his money. You know he over 40.
Yeah,
he probably ain't gonna be able to get it up.
We got a nice fork.
They got shit for that these days.
Man,
Trick.
I listen, man. If I could, I'd give me if I had
you got the lemons in the rice?
Yeah. If I had
pepper, that's
pepper there, but I squeezed the lemon in there. If I had to, Ja, I'd get me one of them little honeys that they got going around. Other than that,
man,
a cold shot of Patron and still walk around me in my thumb.
I stay away from all the bullshit, man. But when I'm married, 22 years,
Hey, man, congratulations, man.
Yeah, I try to stay out the way,
Congratulations,
Trick, you've
man.
been married for about 20 years.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna be married, but one thing about me, I've been married 19 years, and I'm not. My wife wanted a divorce.
Yeah, I seen.
I ain't getting no
We
damn
ain't gonna make
divorce.
that happen.
I'm like,
pray for that.
either she gonna realize that I really love her and she love me,
I
or
seen that on.
she can
Love and
continue
Empire.
on, keep on continue to do what I do, commit adultery. Let's pray over the food.
Let's
Before we pray, hold
over
on.
the
Let me
food.
ask you a question. You grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Yes.
So praying, like what did y'all do? Did y'all pray for meals? Y'all didn't celebrate birthdays?
Yes, they did. It goes something like this. Jehovah God in heaven, I appreciate you for giving us this physical food and all the health and strength. May our families be physically safe and healthy and strong, as well as myself. And please, Lord, forgive us for our sins, for we sin daily. And we thank you for all the blessings, all the things you've given us, Lord. In your son's name, Christ Jesus, amen.
Amen. Wow.
So Jehovah is God.
Yeah, Jehovah is God.
Oh, so
that is.
So that one we had down here, that ain't him.
no,
You heard about the one that was down here?
No. Who
that
that
was
one?
So you never heard about the Jehovah?
that
The,
was Yahweh.
Oh, I didn't-
Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Oh, yes, I've seen Yahweh ben Yahweh. I've seen the story of Yahweh ben Yahweh. He had a cult. That he was.
That what it was?
Yeah.
You had to sign all your stuff over.
Yeah.
Wow. So you ain't celebrate like birthdays and
I didn't celebrate my first birthday until I was 12 years old.
damn.
What?
Yeah, or Christmas. None of that. I lived with my grandparents
That's some hot sauce.
till I was about, I lived with my grandparents till I was about 12 years old. I went to live with them when I was about 5. Stayed with them. My mom would come get me on the weekend. You know, that type of deal.
Your grandparents, what they?
They was always with us. And
So your parents what?
My grandfather was strict with it.
Wow.
So that's what we did, you know what I mean? So I did that till I was about 12 years old. And then I actually went to go live with my mother. And that's when I got introduced to everything.
Murder Inc.
Yeah, drugs.
How the food?
Food was amazing.
Y'all heard him. The food is amazing.
Amazing.
You cook?
I do not. I barbecue.
Barbecue.
I'm nice on the grill. But I do that real shit, you know what I'm saying? I got the green egg, the smoker, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that gaslight shit. I put the
Profane.
brisket. No, I don't do the
So
profane.
you use the brisket or
I
you
use
use
the brisket.
charcoal?
I use the brisket. You know the good shits that's for the environment, the little wood chip shits. I use those. Those are really good, and it smokes the food really good. I love it. I love it. They call you an egghead. I got the green egg. They call you egghead.
A lot of people do the barbecue with the wood. I don't like that.
Oh, you mean with the
wood
with
taste.
the hickory chips?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'll add some chips in there, but I don't want
You
no
gotta
all
really
wood.
smoke it to get the wood flavor like that. You gotta smoke it. You know what I'm saying? But it does give it a good flavor, a different flavor. How you cook your shit? So you go straight on
I
the
use charcoal.
propane?
I go straight king foot, and I might add some apple king foot, charcoal in there, mixed in there.
Yeah.
And I cut up a few onions and throw them both in there.
Okay.
After I sit my meat overnight in that mold,
You gotta get me back on the show. We do a special grill. Grill edition. Let me grill you some shit, man.
anytime.
I do everything on the grill too.
What don't you eat?
Fish, shrimp. I don't eat pork.
You don't eat pork.
No. I haven't ate pork. See, this is funny shit. So after my Jehovah's Witness stint, I got into 5% of Muslim.
Wait a minute.
You know how it was back in the 80s, early 80s?
You tell me something about good, I want to see what's going on about it.
Everybody was getting into it, so I was in middle school. Me and a couple of homies, we started getting into it. And we stopped eating pork. I used to love me a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Every morning.
So all you don't eat is pork.
Only pork.
You eat
So I
conch?
got these.
Eat what?
You eat conch?
I eat conch. Hell yeah, you come.
So I got these jackets. I'm gonna show you.
Fritters.
I got these jackets. I don't know should I send you one or not.
What you got? Support jacket?
Mm-mm.
You got it. What does it say on it? Gang? Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm gonna
Okay.
Come on now.
That I was just checking.
Come on now.
Either game, we in the house, we in the building.
Send one up. Look, my DJ over there, his nickname is Space First.
I know
Marco.
I know his motto is, baby, lay down, we got you.
Man, that's crazy. So what's next for you? I know the whole Fire Festival, that went crazy, but I'm sure you're gonna do another festival.
No. Let me tell you something. Festival game is it's a very, very dangerous business, man. You know, one of my good friends, Pasquale, he's like a festival god, man. He does like EDC and he does all the Rolling Loud festivals now. He's like, man, I get sued every year from festivals. People get hurt, people drug overdose, people die, you know, all type of shit.
Oh, shit.
Shit we don't even hear about, you know what I'm saying?
Look, that's what it is. People go out, we're hitting agendas.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as something happens, they got old fake lawyer popping up telling them how much money they can get, how much money they worth, and how much money they made.
And
it mess everything up.
It's all good if that's your livelihood, that's how you get your money. You're willing to take those risks and you're willing to take those lawsuits. That ain't how I get my money. That was some side shit. I was trying to do an investment.
That was about to be big.
It was gonna be very big, you know what I mean?
I still think you should sell the merch, Fire Festival. I think that would be.
I don't need the headache, man. I don't need the headache. I just want to be done with it. Well, it's behind me, thank God.
Yeah.
And I moved on to my new thing. Like I do with my Icon platform, I do these concerts, Bob's Concert Series. You gotta do one trick. I take iconic artists and they do classic albums, front to back, suited, grown up hip hop shit. I did the first one myself. Then I did Raekwon and Ghost. They did Only Built for Cuban Links. Then I did Big Daddy Kane. He did Long Live the King. Then I just did Rakim. He did Paid in Full.
Oh man, that's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, yo, amazing concert. And the hip hop moments, it's just so legendary. Like, you know, Rain Ghost on stage singing "Come On and Go with Me."
Right.
you just don't get that at any regular concert.
It is necessary.
The moments, hip hop moments. You know
It's
what I mean?
necessary. Because we don't have no more.
Listen, we taking over everything.
I appreciate you for staying involved in it because
I love you got your cooking show. I love that Nori got, Drink Champs. I love that I'm, doing my shit with Icon.
we have to stay involved in it.
This is how we got to push the culture forward.
We got to stay involved. We cannot, one thing we
If
can't
it ain't
do,
us, then who?
we cannot let the young generation control the narrative of how hip hop is going to end up.
Right.
We got to keep our foot on some nicks and stay relevant so we can control some of it to a certain extent.
We
You gotta
got
let people know you still do shows. Like, how many shows you do a year? Because people think, like,
Jesus.
right.
I'm on the road at least probably half the year.
About
365 days, yeah, I'm doing about 100 shows.
Both of us working. If y'all booking, we working. Y'all know how to get in contact with us. If you can't get in contact with me or Ja, you ain't no real bookie. You can forget about it.
You know where I'm at. Y'all know how to find me. I'm easy to find.
That part right here. Hey, listen, it's been great.
Yeah, this food is
It's
amazing.
been great.
Chicken pot, another slap.
Got the legendary Ja Rule.
Another piece of this chicken, man. I'm do that after though. I'm smoke some weed.
That part. We doing it. Got Sunday seasoning back on the market. Whenever you in Miami, you make sure you go by Sunday's Eatery. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Go check out my man platform. It's called what?
Icon, man.
Icon.
In the Apple TV store, in the Apple App Store. Go get it. Go check it out.
And remember, this is I Got My Pots.
Let's do it.
I got my pots.
Now, this is the part of the show. You already know what we do. I got a legend in the building. 7 albums, multi-platinum albums, multi-platinum singles. Should have won a Grammy. I'm telling you. Man. What's up, Rule?
What's up, Coach?
You gonna give me a hot 16?
Why not? Let's with him.
Let's go. Legend.
Let me talk to him. Yeah. Use your imaginations to imagine you and God conversate, only to tell the Lord that you're really an atheist and you don't believe that it's He who prays for us. So who do you pray to? Better yet, who prays for you? Imagine Jesus with no Judas. Imagine 10 shots, 2 shooters, no unity. Imagine no INC. Imagine no IG. Imagine no RULE. Imagine what life would be. All live dangerous. Then imagine the consequences. Guns, drugs, the minimum. Murder. Imagine no feds to serve you. A lifetime sentence. Imagine no prints, no witnesses. We all innocent. Imagine there was no in remembrance and everyone we wished we missed was here and with us. Imagine Dame could give Aaliyah one last kiss. I'd imagine that'd be more of a wish, but if you could wish, then you could dream. And if you could dream, then you can imagine the shit I seen and where I've been. It can't compare to what I foresee. Ja Rule on top again, imagine that. We out.
I got my pot. Amazing, man.